Especially for this heat right now, as we set it for you, three-time world champ Gabriel Medina often headlines every matchup that he's involved with. Childhood rivalry with Jesse Mendez for many years, as we look at also Yago Dora and Ian Gentil when he comes to this part of the world to compete. Jesse, let's get caught up. This was Yago Dora during the break.
As always, just such a good rhythm with his wave. Yago, one of my favorite surfers out here to watch, and just beautiful surfing. Average wave, but amazing surfing for him. Obviously not going to be a big score, but a good way to warm up.
Yago has been the standout in the free surfs, but also he's proven himself here at Saquarema for many years. This is Gentil off a great result in El Salvador. Snap off the lip, nice motion through the whitewater section as well.
He's really going to be able to engage that rail, and it's going to be amazing to watch him right here. And Ian Gentil, on the other hand, also Y.Dora told me that.
And the Maui boy gets out. Here's the three-time world champ, Gabriel Medina. Little backside hack there. He had a little chat with his coach, Andy King. I just kind of snuck behind him there.
He had all year was in El Salvador, and he got a third-place finish.
Seeing all that confidence off a magic board, as you see Medina on his start. So, and because it was unsurfable on that finals day, everyone had a clear schedule. Finals ran the day after. Classic memory, but I think everyone that was around that event realized, hey, you come to Saquarema, be prepared for everything.
Well, I'll get back to that after this, but nice projection he got right there, and really launching. That was going to be a great score, but unfortunately, as he landed, you saw it, he didn't have too much surface traction to the wave. It was like half of his board was on the lip, and then the tail ended up getting caught, so very tough landing for him, but right here, you're going to be able to see it better right there. Just a little touch and going straight with the tail. Probably a very average wave, and we'll get back to that after Yago's wave.
Silky smooth Yago Dora drives into the oncoming section. Snap to tail release. Famously got a wild card opportunity at Saquarema in the years past, 2017, and got past multiple world champions, made the semifinals, and that was officially his breakthrough result. Qualified for the tour. Comes back so strong from those slight injuries he's had in his career. Jesse, what'd you see here?
I think it was the special part of this wave of this last turn, just the amount of energy and that little 10% extra that he was able to get out of that turn. It's really going to get the score more appealing to him. Even though it wasn't the most critical first two turns because of the wave, but right there, see, he pushes the back foot, gets a good release out of it.
Let's just say for fun, you've got 4 Brazilians in the final 5. Let's say you have João, you have Filipe, you have Italo and Gabe. I mean, anything's possible the next 3 events. You were looking at not deciding who is going to the Olympics on the men's side from Brazil until maybe the last heat at the finals. I mean, it reminds me of that year when Caroline Marks made the Olympics at Honolulu Bay.
Medina, big blast there. Great timing off the top. Big section there to lean back into that carve. Loving that knife here rail until that section where he lost the hand.
And Gabriel right here, talking about his board, look at the second turn. How much he's able to engage that rail. And it's an uncharacteristic turn for Gabriel, even putting his hands behind the back.
For Medina, Dora sliding off the coping. Nails the snap there. Throw tail to show the variety of Yago. And nails it.
As you can see right here, he takes his time, and this wave has a lot of open wall. Even when it's small, you see how much wall in front of you, and he's very good at opening up. And right here, just finishing it up with progression and style, which he does it in his sleep, but it's very hard what he was doing right there.
Another cool look here, Jesse.
Yeah, nice first turn right there. He kind of got caught a little bit because of the backwash, but right here, this is where the money comes. Nice just shifting a foot right there, putting his foot a little bit more forward.
Well, listen, I mean, I would tell you, hey, we got Medina up here going right now.
Running right. He's got that pep in his step. He wants to ramp up for the crowd. Full rote. Perfect landing. Hits it in the pocket. And he's just hoping for some sort of reform. Not giving up yet. Fueled by the country that adores him. You can't hear anything else on the beach, but chance for Medina. He'll throw the rotator and give them a proud stare.
Yeah, just he can do everything. He can pull any trick out of the bag. And check this one out. Just perfect rotation. You notice how he was on top of his board the whole time throughout the air. That just give him his stability and just precision through the air. And that's so hard to do when you're in the air, you have not much control of your board, and he was able to keep that control the whole time. And right here, you think he's just going to finish with a little snap and just, boom, another reverse just to put the cherry on top.
Jesse, talk about how just hard it is in that inside section. We see it at Huntington a lot with the Huntington hop, but just to continue to maintain your momentum to get that second opportunity here. Definitely.
It's tough because you're trying to gain speed when you're going through that flat section.
First underdog to take a heat win today, just meaning a lower seed than these red jerseys. Gabriel Medina, big layback hack on the open face. And really feeling good. Different types of angles on his turns now, a little less volume.
The whole time, as we see on this one, kind of like different style, but kind of similar. He had the hands behind his back again, but this one a little bit more release and less drive. Unfortunately, the wave died out, but yeah, his board's looking great.
In Australia, we've got Jacob Wilcox doing incredibly well, leading the charge. More action out front. Gentil up and out. As we might have another look here on this set. Gonna let it run through. We'll get Dora on the left. Big throwaway on the punt attempt. And so he's staying nice and calm. But yeah, we're right heavy into the Challenger Series.
If he keeps performing the way he is, he's going to be back next year already.
Right. That's where we'll see him in pipeline. And again, this is a bit of an objective point of view. We watch a lot of surf.
He's got some big goals. As we look upstairs, Fioravanti paying close attention to a man who's won out here before, and also a world champion, Adriano de Souza. A warbly little backside snap, and Gentil will get out of it.
And obviously, the recognition of Medina with that turn to paddle back out.
The battle's going to continue. Now we've got Yago Dora, backside rotation. He's landed a lot of those in the last 2 days. A rare fall for Dora, who's got one of the best strike rates above the lip on tour.
Just even look at the backwash Medina here. I was curious about the backwash.
Setting up that cool frontside carve. I'm starting to think there's like bits of Louis Egan now in Gabriel Medina with big layback carves like that. Here at Sakuraba, back to Medina's wave, Jesse.
Okay, this is one of the funnest turns I've seen Gabriel do in a long time. Like, you're just not used to seeing those type of turns from him, but that's just coming from his equipment change and how he's approaching the wave right now. So this is amazing to see the freshness, the way.
But looks like Medina wants to keep things rolling. Catching over 10 waves now. Setting up the punt, gets there early for the big rotation above the lip. The Magic Man, Gabriel Medina. During that recap, Yago Dora went right and saw a huge ramp. Absolutely incredible. Inverted, upside down, backside full rotation from Yago. Not many guys on tour could do this, Jesse.
Wow, look at how inverted that is. And what made this air so impressive, it's how high he stayed.
Yago Dora, the Magic Man here at Sakuraba, so many times he's taken out big names. This time it's Medina and Gentil getting sent to the elimination round with that big backside punt that he just threw down. Exciting times. And Eric Logan, our CEO.
Thank you. You know what's so great about having Jesse? He's now the #1 seed on the broadcast team, Surfer.